Greetings, Tubians. I'm Micheal Goode. This is Jesse Edwards, and that on the far side is my good friend Colton Erkenbreck.
You're just making up words now, aren't you?
Of course I am, Jesse.
Very well.
Today we are going to talk about social networking sites and how they can benefit businesses like ours, and we are also going to talk about our favorite thing at the moment.
Favorite things.
One of them.
One of them. Minecraft.
But first, this chair is incredibly too high for me, so let me just... There we are. Continue.
So, according to some studies, 37% of companies use Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and other forms of social networking sites in order to, test employees and, see if they're really what the company needs.
Yes, according to this piece of paper I have been handed, 65% of the 37% use Facebook to examine their employees, 63% use LinkedIn, 16% use Twitter, and 17% choose other means.
Now, if you've realized that 63% and 60 other percent also add up to more than 100%, that is because it's of the whole. Several businesses use more than one.
Yes. But anyways, so yeah, businesses are going into their personal accounts and looking and seeing what kind of things you post up there.
I wonder if any of the 17% other use MySpace.
MySpace.
I haven't been on that in over a year, I think.
I haven't been on that for 2 years.
It's interesting that you would bring up that name.
I don't...
MySpace.
I stopped using MySpace after about the 50th friend request into a porn site.
Yeah.
Well, let's not discuss that. That's not safe for work.
Yeah,
And this is work. Not safe for work. This is work.
Anywho. Yeah. But they're not necessarily entirely checking out, all the bad things that you do.
Sometimes they're checking out the good things that you do.
Like how you present yourself and whatnot.
For example, if you do a lot of charity work and you talk about it on Facebook all the time and you apply for a job at a charity organization, that might just help you get that job. Unless, of course, you're busy also drinking and driving and posting footage of that online, which is not a good idea.
Yes. Preferably not.
So, yeah. Let's go through this stuff, guys. Come on.
Okay.
Alright, let's see here. But yeah, it's half-naked pictures of you on drinking binges, getting loud and rowdy, getting in fights, pictures of you after fights. These are all pretty much things you may want to avoid putting on your Facebook wall.
Yeah.
Because a company like mine might take a look at that and go, we're going to hire this person to be a programmer, but their profile says they know nothing about computers. This is a bad idea. They've lied about something.
Yeah. And it also just goes to show you that nothing you really put out on the internet is private. That everybody thinks that, the internet is really just this, private, separate world pocket thing, and it really just sort of mimics what goes on in real life.
It doesn't just mimic real life. It is real life at the same time that it is a fictional life. The internet is definitely not a private space. It is a public space. Everyone in the world who has access to the internet can pretty much access anything unless they live in, China. And we don't like China. China is bad. Oh, and Pakistan
Naughty China.
Really?
Pakistan, too.
Bad communist China. Bad communist.
Pakistan just banned Twitter.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why
You cannot access Twitter in Pakistan.
Why would Pakistan ban?
Because of, quote, blasphemous content.
But anyways, there's also the whole deal with, cyberbullying and the fact that people don't necessarily, treat others on the internet the same way they would treat them on the street.
Yeah, it's... People look at the internet as being anonymous.
As a sense yes.
They feel they have a sense of anonymity.
That's the word of the day. Anonymity.
Great, I have to put that in the video. Thank you.
Yes, you have to put that in the video.
You will have to look up how to spell that word.
I'm going to edit this tomorrow, so I will know.
Yes.
Very well.
Anyways.
So, yeah, so anonymity on the internet. people see it, they have this false sense of it. The internet is not anonymous, because if you log on to the internet, your computer is given a very special code. This is called your IP address, or Internet Protocol address. And an IP address is a series of numbers.
That's what IP stands for.
Internet
Yes.
Protocol.
Didn't know that.
And an IP address is a series of numbers which basically says what the computer's location is to within like a fourth of a mile. So
Wow.
if you go on the internet and you don't have a dynamic IP, which is an IP that changes, you can actually, you know, be found pretty easily. Like, for example...
Giant neon sign pointing over your head. Bzz, bzz,
Well,
bzz.
it's not necessarily pointing over your head, but it might be pointing over, like, your neighborhood.
Yeah, like
This-
Google Maps. Giant.
Where
So-
does he live? In this general area.
So, like, if you post a picture of yourself, then not only now do they know what you look like, they know what neighborhood you live in, and they can go from there and find you a lot easier. So, like, if you're going to commit a crime on the internet, and there are crimes you can commit on the internet, for example, bashing the leader of Thailand will get you arrested if you go to Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. It happened. Real life.
I will have to look up an article and put it in the links.
Yeah.
But there is at least one incident I have read the news on for where a man who was from Thailand originally moved to the United States, made comments against the monarchy of Thailand, and then went to visit a relative and was arrested
Yeah.
In Thailand.
in Thailand.
Yes.
They do not. They take Facebook very seriously.
So yes, don't diss the King of Siam.
Yes.
Or Taiwan.
Yes.
Thailand.
Mhm.
So,
The TIE fighters will get you.
the internet is not an anonymous zone. And it never has been an anonymous zone. There's always been a way to track people. Even people with dynamic addresses can be tracked. It just takes a lot more work, and it is a lot more difficult. And by the time they find you, you may have moved.
Mhm.
But
They will
generally
find
the
you.
people who do stuff like dynamic IP addresses are people who are worried about, you know, being tracked. And
They're probably also the people who wear
they're
tinfoil
generally
hats.
also the people who have reason to be tracked.
Mhm.
For example, they are hacking or doing something like that. And then there are the different kind of hackers. There are the good hackers, which help expose businesses who are committing crimes, and there are
Robin
the bad
Hood.
hackers. And even the good hackers are bad to an extent, because they are hacking. They are themselves committing a crime, even if it is just to show that someone else is committing a crime. But then there are the bad hackers who are just committing crime.
Yes.
They're not helping anyone.
Yes, it's
They're
like,
stealing your identity, or they're robbing your bank.
you know,
account.
it's like the Force, you know.
There's a
You have-
light side, a dark side, and then
Yeah. How you
Duct
basically
tape.
have the Jedi and you have the Sith, and basically they use the exact same powers, but it's, you know, how they use
I've never
their
liked
powers.
either
Yeah.
of the sides. I'm more of a gray.
so it's like duct tape.
Yes.
There's a light side, a dark side, and it
Holds
holds the universe together.
Yes.
Anyways,
I'm using duct
speaking
tape.
of, yeah, speaking of, you know, alternate worlds and universes and things like that, Minecraft.
Minecraft, yes. Since we're going to break away from the internet now, let's talk
Subject
about
change.
Minecraft.
Yes.
I should put that in the thing editing too. I should start editing where when we change topics, I should put the word of the topic in.
Yes. Minecraft. Minecraft is really fun, but a lot of times you're going to end up with really dumb, stupid, annoying situations.
Yes.
I don't know. My favorite thing about Minecraft is to store my stuff in a chest and jump in a puddle of lava.
Whee! Look, I've never purposefully jumped into a puddle.
I have. I have purposefully jumped in puddles of lava in order to reset my health bar.
That seems very silly.
But then again, I've also, you know, jumped off of a really tall tower I built myself to mark a place for something.
I
And
have
then
not.
gone and picked up the rubble from when you splattered yourself on the ground.
Yes.
No, Minecraft's amazing. You can build lots of different things, and now with the new pistons and all the circuitry and stuff, you can build some really cool devices, and they look awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then with the mods that you can add in, things like a really cool one, Doctor Who mod,
Yeah,
looks
I-
amazing.
Yeah. They are making it, aren't they?
Yes, they are making a Doctor Who mod.
I like.
And
to
it's
play
got a
around with
flying
that.
TARDIS and everything. It doesn't do what the one video showed where you go back and forth in time, because a computer cannot handle that kind of information change.
It's the Y2K bug.
Kind of.
it's the whole, Google a clip of Gurr doing the whole, but if you go back and you kill Dib, then he won't be your enemy. And his brain explodes.
Time paradoxes are amazing.
Invader Zim.
Yes.
Invader Zim's a good show.
could go on
We'll
forever
save
with
it.
that.
We'll save Invader Zim for a later topic.
Yes. Invader Zim.
But
And
anyways,
Rugrats. We have to include Rugrats.
We'll just talk about Nicktoons later then.
Yes.
Okay.
Preferably the older Nicktoons.
But anyways,
My pants just dinged.
Good for your pants.
they're ready. They're nice.
Not safe for work.
But seeing some of the things that other people have built, and some of
I
the
built
things
this
you
huge cathedral.
built. Yes, he built a copy of Notre Dame.
Really?
I built
Notre Dame,
it.
yes.
I built a copy of Notre Dame out of boredom, and then I blew it up. And then I rebuilt it.
You blew it up?
And then I rebuilt it.
You've
Because-
been messing around with that.
Yep.
In Minecraft, ultimately, the
I
goal
didn't know you
is to
blew it.
build amazing things and then blow them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like Legos mixed with Left 4 Dead.
Kind of.
Legos mixed with that's actually a good description of it.
I mean, because it's really great when you're starting out and you start off on peaceful mode and you're like, yo, what am I supposed to do here? Poke, 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 poke. Dude. And then you go through and edit and you're like, okay, now let's see. What in the heck
I
is
got
easy
me
mode?
some wood.
Yeah. I'm going to go in easy mode and then all of a sudden
It's like, what is this? It's a zombie. Oh no, a creeper!
Oh,
Run
have
from
you
the
seen-
creeper!
Have you played around with the new edit where
No.
zombies see you and you close a wooden door?
Yes, I am aware of that one.
That was that freaked me out the first time I heard
It
that.
freaked me out because I
It's
was
like,
like,
oh my
oh
gosh,
my
I can't
god, no, you're not
no.
allowed in the house, zombie. Out of the house. No solicitors.
Sitting there with a wooden sword. No, please don't.
That would make me stop playing because I play and then at night I close the door and then I hide inside and I'm like, yay.
No, but I was
safe.
doing stuff outside and, of course, the zombies, hey, you can't catch me, close. It sounds like they're trying to break down the door and I'm sitting there.
And then they can't.
I'm gonna die. And yeah, they can't.
No, they can't.
They can't. They broke down my damn door.
Oh, they did?
They broke down my door. I had to beat them out and shut the door again.
Yeah, they can break down the doors.
But I'm sitting there, I'm gonna die.
It's like in the NPC village I have occupied. They'll start chasing around the NPCs, and the NPCs run inside and shut the doors, and they'll slam on the
I
door
think the
there.
most annoying thing I've ever had in Minecraft, I built this beautiful house, and it was like 6 or 7 rooms, and I built it out of wood, and like, I turned it on easy because I was like, haha, I'm never gonna have a problem with these guys, and then like one of the zombies got between the door and the, the door is closed, but the way I do my doors, they're inset, instead of being up against the outside of the house, they're inside. They're on the opposite side of that block. So,
Yeah.
as I scratch my nose, the zombie got into that little notch when the daylight spawned, and
so
it
he
caught
did not-
fire,
And he burned down the house.
and the house caught fire, and the house burned down, and I was very sad because when it happened,
That's why I built my
I
house
was
without
in the
stone
mine
brick.
beneath the house when it happened. And what told me that the house had burned down was I had a zombie show up in the mine, and I was like, okay, I've got the mine well lit. There should be no zombies in the mine. And I had a zombie. I killed it. I walked up the stairs to see if I'd left the door open, and the house was gone. It was just this big open space with like
where'd
rubble.
my house go, man?
Yes. It's gonna be kind of funny if they ever decide to turn gravity on with like floating islands and things like that.
They should have at least some thing to that because there's a problem with that.
I
with a
at
lot of
least want the
things.
tree to fall down when I cut it. I'm tired of spelunking my way into leaves
Yes.
in order to get to the wood.
Yeah.
Spelunking.
Hit the last thing and have the whole thing, burst into a bunch of little wood blocks or
Yeah.
something.
Trees should fall down when I kill them.
Yes.
There is something blinking on the camera.
Yes.
That's the
it's
timer.
on.
That's the timer. We're about to run out of time.
Okay then, so this has been LV Unscripted. These have been the hosts, Michael, Kit, and I. And
Check the links down below.
and remember, don't kill the Hitler baby.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
the
serious.
Mao baby, or the Stalin baby, or any other baby.
And
Don't
piss
kill the
off the king
fascist
of
thing.
Thailand.
And don't piss off the King of Thailand.
So, people of YouTube, have a good night, and we will see you again on Friday.
Really?
Yes, on Friday.
We're only doing it twice a week now?
We have something going on Wednesday.
Very well then. Friday it is!
See them on Friday.